Hi there, everybody. Oh my goodness, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while since I did a YouTube video, and I'm in my new place. Got my own apartment now, so the setting here, the visual's a little bit different. I'm just sitting in my living room, and I never thought, I never thought that the first video that I would do in my new place is a video about the death of Anne Heche. Yeah, it happened today. Anne Heche died at the age of 53. She was born May 25th, 1969 in Ohio, and she died today on the 12th of August, 2022. It's a Friday today. And by the way, if you hear a little bit of noise in the background, it's just because my air conditioner is running. It's August, as you know, here in Ontario, Canada, all over, and it's really, really hot today. So air conditioner stays on. um, but yeah, so back to Anne Heche. As most of you probably know by now, she was in a car crash, fatal car crash, about a week ago. I think it was the 5th of August, I think, the day of the actual crash. And I use the word crash. I'm not going to use the word accident, because accidents happen when you are sober, which Anne was not, unfortunately. The accident occurred in the Mar Vista area in the Mar Vista neighborhood in Los Angeles. And yeah, she was going at a really, really high rate of speed, went straight through the stop sign, through the trees, and crashed into the house. And yeah, she succumbed to her injuries. And first, I'd like to say, give my sincerest condolences to Anne's family and her two sons, Atlas and Homer, I believe his name is. I know one is Atlas. I think the other one's Homer. Stay strong, you two. It'll get better. And I know this sounds very, very cliche. If they're watching this video, if they get the chance to watch this video, or any of Anne's family get the chance to watch this video, yeah, I do want to say my sincere, sincere condolences. I really, really adored Anne Heche. There was something about her that was very, very genuine, very definitely unique. Um, but she wasn't one of these, like, to me anyway, she didn't come across as one of these, hoity-toity, rich bitch Hollywood celebrities, Like, she drove an everyday car, like at the time she died, she was driving her Mini Cooper, and I mean, I see, just for an example, I see Mini Coopers all over the place, you know what I mean? It's like an everyday car, you know what I mean? She dressed very plain, she was very humble, very down to earth, and she spoke the truth, you know what I mean? And I like that about her. She wasn't phony, and I think that's what I really, really liked. She was a real person who had real issues. She had real problems, and I think, it's my personal opinion anyway. I really, really believe, and I've said this for a long, long time about Anne. I think she was a very, very troubled soul. I think she was a very troubled individual. Sorry, just let me have a swig of my tea here. And that's sad. It's sad that, she went the way she did. And she was only 53. But yeah, like I said, my sincere, sincere condolences to her family at this really difficult time. And before I end this video, I want to say that I remember a couple, well, more than a couple. There's a few of her movies that I really, really liked. Did you guys see the one that she did with Harrison Ford? 6 Days, 7 Nights. That was a good movie. It was, wasn't it? That was a good one. One where their plane crashed and they were on an island, and he couldn't stand her and she couldn't stand him, and they were fighting the whole time, but they had to survive together, on this deserted island. That was a good movie. I used to have it on VHS once upon a time. Aging myself here. 6 Days, 7 Nights was a good movie. She did one with Canadian actress. What's her name? Sandra Oh, I think her name is. And I believe Sandra Oh is from Toronto, like myself. And that movie was called Catfight. That was a really good movie. I was talking about that movie today with some people at work. Catfight was a good movie. Volcano was a really good movie. That goes, back to the 90s. Same with 6 Days, 7 Nights. And she had her podcast right up until the end. And I just really, really adored her. It's a shame. It's a shame that she went the way she did, But, there's really something here to be said about mental illness. And I think, I don't think she was a bad person. Making the decision to do whatever she did, as far as drugs goes or alcohol, and then get behind the wheel, that was obviously in poor judgment. However, when a person is mentally ill and they have addictions or they have problems, it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. And, sometimes people really need to look at the signs, look at the little signs that a person really, really is in need of help. And always, look for the signs. If you're a perceptive person, even slightly perceptive of a person, you can see the signs, you know what I mean? And there's been signs that something bad might happen to Anne Heche. There's been signs for a while. I wouldn't say that this is completely out of the blue. And it's a shame. Now, that's just how I feel. And again, I'm not saying she was a bad person. Actually, on the contrary, I think she was a wonderful person. Anyway, that's just my views and my little tribute to Anne Heche. I think she was wonderful. Very, very sad to see her gone. There's Trooper. You heard him meow. Okay, buddy, I know. Anyway, again, my sincere condolences to Anne's family. And thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you all have a good night. And stay safe and drive safe. Take care. Bye-bye.